set to go. Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jameis going to look to throw right away. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the
pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Lorenzo Carter, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Jameis to throw it. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Winston. Flush to his right. Winston into the slide, and he's got a first down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
They go play action. Winston. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Winston. Over the middle, complete. It's Hardy. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Winston now from the 50. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Again, it's Kamara. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Winston again, it's Kamara. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Kamara up the middle. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Winston. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Rashaan Evans. And the Falcons are going to have it here just past the 25.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll run with a rookie from BYU, Tyler Algier. And he powers his way up past the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Algier again on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Algier going straight ahead. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Got a man, it's Diaby Brown, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. We're scoreless after 1. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Lamar Miller taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. On second down, Winston again. And he lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So this defense clicking early in the year, Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Winston from the gun on third down. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up fourth down. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
So 1st down, and they'll stick with Algier.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 1st down, Mariota.
Dumps this one off to Algier.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 1st downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Off the play fake, Mariota. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Mariota.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 21. Give them 18 on the play.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the 1st half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They go again with Huntley.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run it here with Huntley.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Algier now up the middle.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Tyler Algier
with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game.
And the Falcons are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the 1st half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. Oh, able to avoid him. That's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
Winston. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Here's Blake Gillikin now.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Tyler Algier and the rest of this offense making their return to the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And some room to work. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. 106 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. So all of a sudden with that run, maybe now a chance for points here.
It's a total mind shift, isn't it? Because what you were saying before was, hey, let's just get out of here, get the half over with. Instead, we can get some points now.
They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Lamar Miller, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Winston back to Kamara for another catch. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Jameis now on 1st down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Second half begins with a run from Miller. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Play action now. Mariota nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Mariota. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. 1st down, and they'll start with Algier.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd and inches, Mariota. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And Good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 131 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 48 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Williams. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators... Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the run, it's Huntley. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. The Saints say they have it, and they do. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Algier. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Algier again. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Starting the drive with Algier. And he's got room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will... So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Throwing here, Mariota. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead.
almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
He's going deep for Brown. He rifles one that's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And the Saints come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.